Hello, my name is Jonathan Fussell, and I don't know if you remember that feeling that you have when you're a kid when you're waiting for Santa Claus to come. That is the feeling that we have every year here at Duplin Winery as we approach our grape season. It is by far the very best time here at the winery and most exciting time. And one of the biggest events that we do here at the winery is we hold our annual Grape Stomp. And we've been doing this now for 40 years and we've gotten pretty darn good at it. And it's one of the best days to come see us at Duplin Winery, and I would like to invite you and all of your family to come see us. After you arrive at our Welcome Center, I recommend you going out to our vineyards, where you're going to be greeted by Carlos and Dennis and our vineyard staff. And they're going to teach you the secrets of growing the very best muscadine grapes in the world. After all, the biggest secret that my father always taught me is the shadow of the owner that produces the very best grapes. So we're going to teach you exactly how the shadow of the owner oversees our grapes and also how we harvest our grapes. Now, one of the things that I recommend you doing is bringing a bag with you. So when you pick your grapes, you'll be able to put your grapes in a bag to take home with you to enjoy later on. Once you leave our vineyards, I recommend going out to our production facility, where you're going to be greeted by one of our tour guides. And they're going to teach you how Jason and his amazing winemaking staff produce the best-selling muscadine wines in the world. We've been doing this now for 40 years, and I think we make some of the very best wines. Well, one of the things that you're going to see when you're there is you're going to see them harvesting the grapes. And I recommend bringing the cup with you so you can actually sample some of the juice as it's coming out of the actual grapes itself. And it's amazing to see people's faces because they think that grape juice looks like clear like wine. It's actually very, very pulpy like orange juice. Once you see the harvest, you're actually going to learn exactly how we actually produce our wines. And we end our tour at our bottling room, where we bottle 6,000 bottles per hour. It's an amazing sight to see. And I recommend coming back to the winery and seeing that, because we will actually not be bottling wine during our grape season. Once you leave our production facility, I recommend going and sampling our wines, where you'll sample 10 of my favorite wines. And one of my favorite things about grape season is we release our Christmas wines. Now guys, one of the Christmas wines is the reason why I got married, and I'm not allowed to tell that story right now, but you got to sample them and you got to try Frosty Frolic. It was something that we did 2 years ago, and we have come back with it this year, and it is amazing wine. I actually had a little bit of it this morning. I recommend going out to our amphitheater, where we'll be stomping grapes. And if you never stomp grapes, I'm going to go ahead and tell you the biggest thing. You're going to see me with a big old smile, because I love seeing people stomp grapes for the very first time and seeing that pulp actually seep through their toes. It is a funny sight for me to see, and it is an amazing feeling. I'm going to judge you. And from judging how you actually stomp grapes, we're going to determine if we put you in a stomp off or not. If you're good enough, you will go to that stomp off. And if you're a grape stomper, I'm going to hire you to come work here at Duplin Winery, because we need some great grape stompers. During this day, which is one of the best days visiting the winery, we also have bands playing from 1 o'clock to 9 o'clock at night. We have food out in our amphitheater from our bistro. We have amazing wines. Some of your very best when visiting here at the winery will be out here. Mark your calendar for September the 10th. It is going to be a day that you will not forget. And thank you for supporting us all of these years.